of the things, especially seeing all the Mexicans in the game too, bro.
Yeah, man.
I love to see it. You feel me?
I'm telling you, man, the keys to the city is in the young hands too, bro. Yeah.
And I take pride that I feel like I knocked the door down. I kicked the door down for us.
Big Boy's neighborhood. Beautiful day in the neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen. Been waiting on this one. OhGeesy, welcome to the neighborhood, my brethren.
Can I do it one time?
Of course you can, my brother. You got to hold it from the top, OhGeesy. Come on now.
There we go.
Uh-oh.
Get it,
Hey, man,
dog.
you lucky this dude got a successful career because
Yeah,
he run the shit out of that. He run the hell out of that, man. Welcome to the neighborhood, bro.
Hey, it's because I heard it my whole life growing up.
Hey, man. Thank you, my brother.
right?
Thank you. Hey, man, it's crazy, bro, how, and I don't want to say how up LA is because we were never down.
We
But-
up.
OhGeesy, what does this feel like, bro? what?
Extra out up.
Hey, man, and the crazy thing about it too, bro, is we've been up. This is another kind of up
Just
too.
thriving right now.
Yeah, man, and thank you for being a part of that as well,
for
bro.
sure. Thank you.
Man.
Thank you for this, for the platform, for everything.
It's my pleasure, bro, and it's one of them things, man, where you've been kind of attached to a lot of what's going on in LA for years, bro. You know what I'm saying? And for those that know OhGeesy, anybody that knows Shoreline Mafia, or anybody that know how you and y'all get down and got down, you've always been one of those, bro. And I'm telling you, you here alone, but you can't tell me it's not like 3 or 4 of you.
Yeah, not for sure.
I'm talking about you, period, like a clone, because you be at every show.
Everywhere.
Hey, man, there's times when, and I literally saw you one night pop off for 310 Baby. And it felt like you got off stage because you had to go rock with somebody else.
Yeah, I think sometimes I'll be doing like 3 shows a night.
Yeah,
like,
man. What does
damn.
that feel to also be like that champion and that assist leader and show up for people? And people show up for you too, OhGeesy.
Yeah, they show up for me all the time. That's how I just reciprocate the energy.
Yeah, man.
And then that's another thing. One of my homies was telling me the other day. He's like, bro, anyone I run into, like homies in jail, homies anything, he's like, bro, it's never nothing bad about you. You feel
Yeah,
me?
man.
There's no smut on my name.
Yeah, and you know what, man? And that's hard.
I take pride in that.
Yeah, and you should, man. And that's hard because there's always going to be somebody that's going to say something negative
Yeah,
anyway.
for sure. And then someone gonna correct them. Like, nah, you don't even know.
Exactly what I was gonna say, man. People like, yeah, it's character, bro. That's what I always say. Character is what's being said about you when you're not in the room.
I know. I was telling my peoples that too. It was like having a little powwow. I was like, the greatest compliment is when people are complimenting you when you're not in the room.
Boom.
Facts.
I say that all the time, bro. What part of LA? Where did you grow up
I'm
at?
in East Hollywood.
East Hollywood. I'm talking about grew up.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was that like?
I was born in like the South Bay, like Hawthorne. Like I spent a few years there, but I grew
What was
up
that
in-
like? Just growing up out here, bro.
It was turned up. I love Hollywood. I love Hollywood because it's in the mix of everything.
Right.
Like,
And when-
everyone is passing through Hollywood.
And I want people to understand what part of Hollywood you from.
East Hollywood,
Yeah, and I want
but
people that don't understand.
Y'all got
Hollywood?
Hey. It's not that Hollywood.
Yeah,
No.
I'm talking about this. The one if you're not from here, you'll be like, this is Hollywood. you know what I'm saying? So growing up in East Hollywood, man, had you always been around hip hop or what was the household? Was it also traditional as well?
Yeah, it was mixed, exactly.
Yeah.
Because my uncles, my mom, my uncles, my moms, they was born in Mexico.
Yes, sir.
And then the other half wasn't. My other uncle, my auntie was born here. So like I was just around hip hop, and I was around Mexican stuff. So
So when
50-50.
people say like Mexican American, or when people say the slash between hip hop and slash this, so you had the slash, so you knew the embrace, and that's what I think a lot of people don't understand about what this LA really look like.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think they're
Exactly.
starting to see it even more so,
Yeah, for
especially
sure.
on the black and brown.
Yeah,
It's
100%,
always been
100%.
rocking.
My best friend since I was a kid have always been black since like first grade, kindergarten.
And people, I can see that, and I think the world is seeing that. And the one thing that I'm loving about what's going on in LA right now too, especially what you guys are really doing too, is that the collaborations and the cultures that I'm seeing, man.
Yeah,
This is my
I love it, I love it.
31st year.
Because we breaking down walls, like we breaking down like stereotypes and all types of shit. Like because you know what it is? Everybody from different hoods that would not normally meet each other is like, bro, you just like me.
Yeah, man.
I be telling the homies that that's never been nowhere. I'm like, bro, the people you beef with, because I be with everybody from everywhere. I'm like, it's just like you. Like we all the same.
Yeah, man.
We all so much more alike than we think.
And we started to see that a lot too, man, because I've been in radio. This is my 31st year. But just life, bro. You know, I seen the separations, but I knew how everybody always really got down. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And it's always
like mutual respect.
Yeah, man. But now you seeing, like, I remember when it was taboo for for Crips and Bloods to just, not even be on a project together, just together, period.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And we saw Black and Brown got down through lowrider scenes and music and so on and so forth. But now, what we looking at now, bro, it's
beautiful.
Yeah, man. And what I love about it too, man, is like together, unstoppable.
We can do anything.
Yeah, man. And that's what I'm saying. Even
100%.
with, and I'm not, we don't need to talk politics, but all the goofy stuff that we seeing right now, they're going to try to create this separation, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's up to us to allow it, not to make sure that it don't happen, man.
I feel like real always going to recognize real, and real always going to prevail, though. You feel me?
Yeah, man. And as long as we stay that way, too, though, bro. So growing up, you had hip-hop in the household?
Yeah.
What did you grow up on?
Everything. 3-6 Mafia, UGK, Snoop, everything, Daz, anything you could name, I probably grew up off it.
But you could tell that in your music too, though. You could tell that you.
That's why I'm a student of the game,
and you could tell you love what you do. You know how there's some people they pop in, and you're like, oh, he checking out right now. And I mean, he trying to get a check, or he trying to.
That's how I get mad at like seeing some of the homies. Like I'm like, damn, y'all just be like no one specifically, but I see people, not even the homies. I'm tripping.
Right? Yeah.
I see people, and I'm like, yo, you just doing this to like for a check, like trying to trap it out. Like,
and we've heard some of them.
I'm like, I take this shit so passionately. Like I'm like, it offends me.
We've heard some of them say it. Like, man, I'm just trying to get the shit. And whatever you in for, okay.
Exactly. That's how I don't knock no one hustle. That's how you feel.
And what you get in, you gonna get out.
I don't say nothing to no one and say nothing like that out loud because like do you feel me?
Yeah, hell yeah. And my thing is whatever you put in, you gonna get out. You gonna get out of the game.
And then also you could find the love in it, you feel me, doing it.
Yeah. And if you got in for whatever reason, then you did fall. Like, there's some people in relationships that get in, then all of a sudden, like, damn, I do love her. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably some people with hip are like, man, I think I do love this thing, man. So when do you go from just kind of listening to it to kind of saying you can do it? Are you writing at the house or doing just messing around?
No. So I just realized this the other day. I never realized it before. Like I got a flashback. And then I was like, yo, I was copying lyrics down in my notebook when I was third grade.
Other people's lyrics?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, like 50 Cent lyrics. Like whoever I was listening to at the moment, I'm copying them all down. And then I was like, so I guess I was like preparing my whole life.
Yeah. That's too weird.
But I didn't pick it up till I was like 18, 19.
Really
because
though?
At the end of the day, Mexicans wasn't doing it. So like it seemed taboo. It seemed like, no, that's not even a possibility.
Right. So, and you saw, even though we saw some get on, you still felt like, damn, like, man,
because it wasn't relevant to me.
Right.
Me? So like,
did you see anybody early on OhGeesy that was, you know how people say, man, I can do this because I see such and such. I see,
So when I started at like 19, I think the reason I got on, also everyone, when I was a kid, they was obviously older, like 50 Cent was like 30,
right.
So, and I'm a kid, so, so I'm like, you can't just do shit like that. When like Rocky came out, I was like, oh, he fly, he young. I'm like, I could do this too, because I was flying young too.
So you saw it.
Yeah.
You saw it.
And then I started noticing, because then I started listening to music from like, I guess I always have, like I said, listening to music from every region, but it was relevant. It was like everyone trying to make it out the hood. So I'm listening to like relevant stuff, you feel me? They're using the same slang, the same lingo, everything.
Yeah. And you know what I think we seeing too, OhGeesy? We seeing even with the device of social media and the phone, like it made the gaps smaller, but it made the reach so much broader. You know what I'm saying? Like you could literally,
it gave us a chance to like get our message across.
Yeah, man. And do you use that to your advantage?
100%. I feel like just making the music is just doing it. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's how I feel like that's another way. Like we all feel like we can relate to each other.
Yeah, man, because you see it now. Yeah. Because I remember, back in the day.
I never knew I didn't even know what the Valley was like growing up.
Hey, man, ain't that crazy?
Yeah. I didn't know the Valley was turned up when I was a baby because I'm like, I don't know nothing else.
Hey, man, I remember, even with us from L.A. growing up, we thought like, oh, man, the Valley, you would think, oh, man, that's Valley dudes and that, get your ass killed effing around in the Valley. Yeah, sure. You know what I'm saying? And that just show you that there's real people everywhere, but you had to see it. Because even with us, man, like, go ahead.
My bad. As a kid, you don't leave like, and then just coming from like poverty, you don't leave like you're black. You don't leave like this 5-block radius.
That's exactly what I was about to say, bro. Yeah. The other places felt far. And I was just telling somebody this a few days ago, one of our interviews. I was like, man, I remember one time I was in San Diego and I really thought like, boom, I'm out of town. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and that's when I'm
sure.
already on with the Far Side and Bodyguard, and I'm like, man, we out of town. And I'm like, San Diego. But
It's like
to
a
me,
different world too.
it was out of town, bro, because I wasn't used to getting off the block. You know, I hadn't been
Mm-hmm.
on planes, trains, automobiles. I never had a passport. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't been anywhere.
Yeah, my first flight was like to the Bahamas like a week before I did like a label meeting.
Now, what kind of, was it just a vacation?
No, my baby's mother forced me to go. She's like, bro, you gotta go do something like this.
And you had never been anywhere.
And I hated it.
Why?
Really? Because I was like, I want to be back on the block.
Yeah. Hey, man.
I was like, this feels so strange to me.
Do you trip off of where music takes you to now
Yeah.
and what you see and the way that, like, it's just the way you are. Like, that's you. You didn't have to put on a suit. You didn't have to go corporate for nobody. You know what I'm saying?
And then I also soak up game from everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
it's beautiful. It's like, and I was saying that exact thing. We was in Alaska. We touched down in Alaska to do a show, and I was like, we shot a video on a glacier.
Stop right there. Slow down, bro. Yeah, man. Slow down. You were doing a show in Alaska. How crazy. Now, you it can come out your mouth now, but think about OhGeesy 10 years ago, 15 years, the kid. Think about when you say, we were doing a show in Alaska. Your music took you to Alaska. Ain't that crazy?
That's
though?
what we said. We all got off the plane. We were like, yo, we've been a lot of places. I didn't think music would bring us to Alaska.
Did you? And you say y'all shot a video out there?
Shot a video and did a festival over there.
Hey, man, but you did it your way though too, and that's what's beautiful about it, bro.
We shot a video on a glacier.
This motherfucker. Are you bragging now?
With some polar
Oh,
bears,
I
man?
thought he was bragging now.
And
He out there with a polar bear.
Yo, we on a glacier.
The helicopter?
We took a helicopter to
I
a
saw
glacier, and then in the video, I got my DJ Vision, crip walking on the glacier. I'm like, bro, we going up.
Hey, man, but how crazy, and I'm looking at it now, but how crazy, bro, is it that you can look at people that you just, like the homies for real, though? Like, that's the best feeling of traveling, is that you can
that's why I love
experience
taking
something.
people to experience it with me.
And probably something they never seen, or probably something that they never thought that they would see in their lives,
and I can
man.
see the growth in the homies, like as they see more and more, like.
Can you see that growth in you?
Yeah, 100%.
Hey, man, you know what's crazy about it too, man? Even from the Shoreline Mafia days, I can see the growth in you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, how young are you now, OhGeesy?
I just turned 31.
Yeah, man. And you're a father now?
Yeah.
Father
My
of
just one. He's
one?
5.
Oh, okay, damn.
So ever since him, like, I've been growing. I guess I've always like,
That's life though, too.
yeah, in the back of my head, like always been trying to grow. But now, like, I got intention to grow. Like every day, I want to be better.
Yeah, man. Hey, but
I'm in competition with myself.
Oh, listen.
No one else.
I say that all the time, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man, be in competition with yourself, bro. And that's real. And when you had your son, did it change your perspective on certain things? It's a
100%.
different kind of hustle, huh?
That's when the whole group split up, because I was like, I felt like I was in charge of everything, and it was like, bro, I can't be in charge of the homies. Like, I gotta go be in charge of my son and my life.
Hey, man, with the success of Shoreline Mafia, right? And Shoreline Mafia, that's one of them things where y'all had achieved so much together. And there's individuals in there, but it's like it's this group thing. Was it scary for you to break off from that? And did you feel like
definitely it wasn't even just scary. It was mentally draining. Like,
Yeah,
it was
man.
like, bro, I'm just like not fucking with the homies no more. Like, it's crazy.
did you ever second guess like yourself, either material or people gonna rock with me? Like they so used to seeing us together.
I believe in myself, so
Yeah.
and I felt like we were at where we at, even though it was a team effort. Like, we're at where we at because of like the moves that like I made. Not
Yeah,
even
man.
like,
And it's not disrespectful when you say it.
yeah,
either.
because it's not like it was understood. Like, you feel me?
And they understood.
Yeah, it wasn't like money or it wasn't nothing. It was just creatively what I've came up with. You feel me?
Yeah. And that's the same thing with J.O.P.
That's something money can't buy.
With J.O.P., you know, there's and not that no one else is working hard, but there's a different kind of connector. And do you feel like at some point you was kind of that with Shoreline Mafia?
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Yeah. But
it was draining because it was like no one was reciprocating the energy. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
It's like, damn, like it was just.
But it's
tired of
crazy
it.
too, man, because when you look to your side and you do see like Phoenix or you see someone, you know, because even with me, when I left Power, right? When I left, I was like, damn, there's an identity. You know what I'm saying? But then you step out on faith even if you can't see the whole staircase kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you feel like that identity, like, damn, this is my identity too?
Not really. I just believe in myself so much. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and it worked.
Yeah,
is it different though when you're an individual? Like, man, I know I'll get up. I know I'll make it to the studio. I know I'll do the interview. You know what I'm saying?
It just makes you go harder.
Yeah,
it makes you go harder.
And it's a different kind of focus when it's you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And then you have nobody to blame it on.
And it's just not energy mixed up. So it's like you just like your energy is gonna set the tone.
Was your energy different for the recording of the newest project?
Of this newest one?
Yeah,
for sure.
Explain that to me.
Because I've been working on since Jeezy World 1, since my first solo one. That's when I separated myself from a lot of stuff. Like a lot of my homies died. I separated myself from the homies. My baby was a baby. What else was going on?
Those are kind of like scary moments and real moments too.
I moved into the suburbs, so I'm like, there's so many changes. And I'm like, what else can I do besides work on myself? So immediately, like, that's when I started and booming in the suburbs, like, and not having people around me. Like, I was able to start walking, going on hikes. So I've been working on myself for years and years. So I feel like all that was a catalyst for this album right here.
Man, and it's crazy because you feel like you didn't leave nothing, but you put your life into it too, though. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And I don't think that anybody can look at it and say, man, what did OhGeesy do? You know what I'm saying? Because there's a formula there, but also, man, people don't understand the longevity, not in the game, but the longevity OhGeesy of life.
Yeah,
that's what you working on.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Even because I be thinking about when I'm like working out, when I'm doing anything, like making good decisions for tomorrow, I'm thinking about I just want to be healthy and be able to like turn up with my son when he older, you feel me? I want to be able to take trips with him and have that energy. I want to be able to match his energy when I'm 60,
yeah, man.
You feel me?
Where did the wellness come from, though? You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think, man, we're in
just like little things.
And we're in a world
because we wasn't taught that.
Yeah,
so
that's
like,
what I was going to say. We're in a world of
so
not taking care of yourself. And then you got to think, man, you got every right to turn up and do the crazy.
100%.
Every day for you could be a celebration.
That's what I be saying.
Every day.
I be telling people that I'm like, yo, I could really do whatever I want, but I choose not to. You gotta do what's right.
Yeah, man. But you've had those times when it was like,
I get fucking crazy.
Yeah. and you got something to compare it to, though, man. Did you ever think that you would think of like, man, like, I got to take care of me, my son? Did you ever think that you would be saying hikes and wellness and meditation?
Not growing up. And it's funny, like I didn't even put my son on the other day. He just put on like a guided meditation thing. And he's like, that's what he's into. I'm like, this is crazy.
Hey, man, but you know what's crazy about that too, man, is whenever you arrive there, you arrive.
Yes, exactly.
And your son is already there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so those are, and I'm telling you, man, even with me, you know, I weighed over 500 pounds. You know, it was just things that I did in life that you get a chance to like, man, you know, let me focus on this.
No, for sure.
And when you do it and other people see it, OhGeesy as well.
It's inspiring too.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what I want to do. I want to inspire.
Yeah, man.
And I know I have, and I feel like that's my greatest achievement.
Yeah. And then there's a lot of probably inspiration that you've given to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Just for the skin that you in and for what you do with the craft 100%. And the way that you look and the way that you present yourself. Like there's somebody else that's looking at you that say, man, I can do that shit too.
Exactly. I don't mean to cut you off.
No worries.
But like I feel like I made kids feel like they could just be themselves and still be hard. Like, you feel me? Like,
yeah, man. And because when I see you, bro, and I see you a lot, because you do a lot, you know, but it's never like, I never feel like it's a costume or he popping out.
Just chilling.
And I'm telling you, man, like, and you get the love factor that you get in the people
I get a lot
that
of
show
respect.
up.
I feel like it's because I'm respectable. Like everything is reciprocated.
Yeah, man. And when we first started off, we talking about LA's up, bro. There's so many people from LA that F with you, and that's such a great. Not look as in like, oh, it's just a look, but that, you know, for lack of a better word, that's a great look for us, bro, because you represent a lot of people, bro.
I do.
And your mic and your voice and everything that you do is powerful. And you could tell people out here, man, you could tell them like, hey, man, let's get this like this or let's F this up.
Yeah.
And they'll listen.
Yeah, no cap.
You know what I'm saying?
With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, man. Did you always know that? Or you just been figuring out and learning it and living it?
Figuring out and learning it. But like, that's how I feel like my time is coming now, because I feel like I'm in the best like mental state.
Yeah.
I wasn't meant to have it before.
Best place to accept it.
I would have fucked the city up.
Yeah.
Like, 10 years ago. Like,
but you know what?
Right
It
time.
comes when you're ready to accept
Exactly,
it,
exactly,
and when you're ready to accept it, man. And when you think about like, okay, yeah, you know what? Damn, this is different. I do want to enjoy this. I do want to stay around. And then when you have your kids, man, like I thought my hustle was like, oh man, my hustle was grand. I was out there even before radio. And then when I had my kids, I was like,
changes it. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's what I was thinking about. It was times like when I was making this album, and I'm like, I feel like I just want to like, I put myself in the mode. Like I want to get out the trenches. Like I want to get a bigger house for my son. Like I'm hustling. Like I'm trying to make it again.
And how many first are you? You know, when I say first, I mean first out, either out the hood, first off the homies, first off the porch, first off in the family. Like, are you the first one with the family when you say, man, I moved to the suburbs? You know, early on, are you the first that said, man, I moved, I got my house? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, low key. No. I seen family members do it before.
Really though?
Yeah.
Had anybody ever did it your way?
No,
what about when
never.
when you told people, you know how sometimes, man, even as a parent, if my son, without my guidance, if my son told me, I want to be a rapper, I would love it. I'd be like, oh shit, because the game is crowded. It sounds like that. That's just like somebody telling you, I want to be a gamer. You like, oh,
nah, yeah. When I told my mom I want to be a rapper, like I don't even think I told my mom because I'm like, she's not gonna take it serious. Yeah, just did my shit.
Yeah. And what about school? Were you going to school and anything?
I try to go to like a semester of like community college, like, cause I'm like, what am I gonna do in my life? You feel me?
Yeah, man.
And then I was just like, bro, I cannot concentrate. Like,
yeah,
my mind is crazy because I'm
anytime
so
I
creative.
tell people too, I did some college. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I did West LA City College.
I didn't even finish like a quarter like of the semester.
You know what effed me up when I went to college? I remember junior college, that is. I remember the instructor came in and he was like, hey, you guys are all adults. Y'all trustworthy. You don't have to be here every day. You know, just make sure. Hey, dude, when I heard you don't have to be here every day, I was like, well, fuck it, I ain't gonna be here every day. Like, you told me the wrong thing, bro. Like, you gave me a pass, and man, I'm gonna validate that pass. I was like man,
that did having no like rules, like it messes you up. I feel like it teaches you a lot.
Yeah, man. And then you know there were certain just things in your life where either you got forced into a program or it was a different program.
Yeah.
Like,
but
I needed a program.
You had a different age too, so it's like you could choose to go, and then you not even gonna get in trouble. So it's like,
I'm like, what you gonna do? I'm gonna go. He was like, yeah, just go to your labs, and I was like, all right. By the time I came back, my man had a beard. You know what I'm saying? He had a mustache and shit. I was like, man, forget that.
Yeah, I was never good at school. Like I couldn't concentrate.
Really though, but did you know that this was gonna happen for you?
The music?
Yeah.
When I started doing it, yeah. I feel like I manifested it for sure.
Did you know that you were taking it serious? Like when you got in, like you say,
I didn't know I was taking it serious, but I guess I was. Yeah. When I look back at it, I was putting my all
hey
into
man,
it.
What about when you think that you on? You know how sometimes the homies, you're like, oh man, I'm on. And
I
then
feel
you
like
look back now.
I never think like that.
Really though?
Yeah. Even right now, I never let myself get like that.
Damn.
I'm always like, this shit could stop tomorrow.
Yeah, but you didn't have them small things where somebody like, man, I heard you such and such. You like, oh, and you know how you think you on, then you look back, you're like, damn, I was on, but I wasn't like what I am right now.
Now I really never feel like I'm on. Like,
what does that feel like when you come out on stages?
That feels amazing.
Hey man,
that's like a high.
What was like the pop out for you? Because
I think my first Rolling Loud as a group, yeah.
Oh, so Rolling Loud when you did, because you got to think as a spectator, we see Rolling Loud.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And even if your name is like this on the Rolling Loud flyer, you're like, man,
bro,
we on Rolling
from
Loud.
LA. It was an LA festival. We only got paid $5,000 to come. They're acting like, oh, we don't even want you on there. Like, bro, we went and shut down the stage. It was like over 10,000 people at the stage. Like, shut it down. It was our first festival ever.
What does that feel like?
Amazing.
Yeah,
amazing,
man. Yeah, and is that one of them feelings, man, you can't explain? And especially when you're hopping around and like you're not one of those that stands still either though. Yeah, like you all over the place.
Walking out to the phone lights was like it's unexplainable.
Hey man, does that want you to keep on chasing it too though?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, man.
100%. And that's my favorite part about it, performing and just like giving people a show.
Do you like being in the studio more or performing?
I don't like being in the studio. Is really like a 9 to 5 to me. Like I'm in there, like it's no partying, we not doing nothing. Like it's quiet. Like and that's when you got to show it for yourself. You feel me? Like the label's not telling you to do this. No one's telling you to do nothing.
Right.
I think that's where people fuck up. It's like going to college.
Yeah. Like, I mean, we can put it off till tomorrow.
We're adults.
Like, it's yours. Because I even see people that have businesses, right? And even though, like, I've been in radio, so I see people that have businesses, and they're like, yeah, man, I get in here at 9 o'clock. And sometimes I even think 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I'm like, damn, you own this. You don't, but yeah, you get out what you put into it.
I show it first, I leave last.
Yeah. Hey, man, with Rolling Loud and being able to do those kind of shows, man, you've been on some big stages. What does that look like from your? Do you ever on the side? Because even now, man, I'll still be like, OhGeesy. I'm like, man, I never got used to.
It's crazy.
Coming out.
I'm used to it though.
You
I'm
are?
used to it, yeah, for sure, 100%. Like when I did Rolling Loud LA this last time, they called me like 30 minutes before. I was like, all right.
Oh yeah.
Pull up.
Explain why they called you 30 minutes before.
I don't know why. I don't know why we didn't. I think maybe the fee was low or something.
Oh really?
So,
No.
yeah, so it was like.
But that wasn't the fill-in year.
Huh?
Of Rolling Loud. Wasn't there a?
I don't know. Yeah, that's when. So they're like, yo, we got to replace a Mexican with a Mexican.
Right.
Everyone's gonna be mad. And it was crazy because now that I realize it, they put that weight on me, like because everybody
That's what I was
could
gonna
be
ask.
mad as fuck.
Yeah.
But Mexicans love Mexicans, so when I popped out, they're like, all right.
And then also, man, it wasn't like we don't know you. You know what I'm
Especially
saying?
in LA, bro.
Yeah, but that,
Exactly.
but that's one of the hard things too. Like, wait, hold on, we replacing who?
Yeah.
And what was the reason?
No, for
and
sure.
you want me to get on stage anyway?
For sure.
But then when you come out, man, I think you're more confident in your show too.
Yeah.
Like, man, all you got to.
Because I do so many shows. I probably do like 250 shows a year or something.
That's crazy though.
Man, I remember.
Like, there's nights where I said I'm doing like 3 shows a night.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like I've literally seen you leave. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude is really gone. Why is that such a strong hustle for you though?
I just think it's in me. You feel me? It's like trapping. Like when I used to trap back in the day, I like sometimes I wouldn't even get to shower. Like I'm up 2 days, 3 days. Like as soon as I get a chance to go to sleep, I'm gonna go to sleep, wake up, do it right over again.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, isn't that crazy to you though? When you come from certain things and you like, man.
And then I
like
realized,
this is a legal hustle, like
Yes.
almost like, man, like
Yes.
not that it's easy,
That's-
but you like, man, this is easy.
and then that's why I take it so serious because it's like, bro, I could have been doing what I was doing back then. So it's like, why jeopardize it?
Yeah,
doing
man.
it, you feel me?
Same with me, bro. Radio was the first job I ever had in my life.
That's
you know what I'm
crazy,
saying?
man.
So I never filled out an application.
And you see, I work jobs, so I seen how hard I work too. Like
What
at a
jobs
job,
did you work?
Well, I didn't work hard at the job, but
Right,
you
yeah.
feel me? Showing up. All
But I remember Tyler the Creator was like, yeah, man. What did he work at? Starbucks or some shit?
Yo,
Hey, you
as-
show up first or last
As
on
soon
those.
as I said that, I got a flashback. Like I remember one time I had a pillow and a blanket sleeping at my job, and they were all looking. They're like, "Where is he? Where is he?" I'm like,
Hey, man, where did you work at, OhGeesy?
I worked at Popeyes on Hollywood Boulevard, and I just
Wait,
shot a
which
vi-
one? The one on Cahuenga?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
I love their work.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh God, look, and then
Hey, man, but
like
that
people would come in, and I'd be giving out free chicken all day.
Yeah, man.
Like one time, I remember someone came back and said, "Yo, you gave me the wrong order." I said, "It's free chicken in there." What are you talking about?
Like, man, stop counting your pieces, man. Hey, man, it ain't nothing like when you get an 8-piece and it's a 10 in there. You know what I'm saying?
blessing.
Like, oh,
Oh,
man,
God,
thank
oh,
you.
God.
You know why you was probably putting extra chicken in there, too? Because you know.
Yeah,
You
I know
know,
the struggle.
yeah, like,
I
yeah.
remember not like being able to. Up until that point, I didn't even have money for anything. Like, like
Hey,
anything.
man, that's crazy. Do you ever pass by that?
I just did a video on the other day.
hell?
But, hey,
It's the
man.
last track on my album, Yacht Master. Y'all go check that out.
That
my
is classic.
I was like, I
That's
gotta
a
go back
classic
over there.
Popeyes,
Yeah,
though.
yes.
And those that
And that
know,
Popeyes is so janky.
yeah,
Like,
and you got to know how to get in. You got to know how to park. You got, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's a technique to order
yeah,
at
man.
that Popeyes.
And then that's the one that they know they like,
Hilarious.
man, we're gonna keep this thing open pretty much all night because they coming from. But you worked
That's
in there.
funny. Yeah, I worked
Which,
in
where else did you work?
Subway. I worked at Subway one time, and then I worked at iPick Theater in Westwood. That was like
Yeah.
a little more recent. That was like right before I got on or something. That was when I was rapping and working. Like and I was trapping out there. I met one of my plugs right there.
Like in Westwood area.
Changed my life.
Hey, man, how crazy! But you know what though? That shows me too, bro, that you were never afraid of work.
Oh, I wasn't afraid of work, and that's why I'm so well rounded. because I would travel the city. Like, I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna kick. Like, even though, like I said, like growing up, like as a kid, but once I had my own choice and my own freedom, like I'm gonna go kick it in Santa Monica. I'll kick it in South Central. I'll kick it in Westwood.
Right.
Kick it in Beverly Hills. Like, I have friends everywhere. So.
And you just saw how big, not even just the state. I remember my first time, man, driving out towards like Oakland. I didn't even realize how big California was.
California's big.
You know what I'm saying? Sure. And we were I remember one time we were on a tour bus, and they were like, I didn't know that there was something on top of like San Jose and Sacramento.
I just went up and down the coast this whole like last 4 or 5 days, in like a matter of 4 days, just up down. I did Cabo. I did a music video on Cabo with Junior H.
Oh man!
I got right back, went to a show in Modesto. Then I came back to LA, did a show in LA. Then I went back, did a show in San Jose. Then I went back, did a show in San Diego. All within driving, flying. Like,
hey man, what motivates you?
My son.
Yeah.
So, and it's funny because I walked in my house that day, like, where like the bag's coming in crazier than ever. It's always been coming in. Like, I always had a bag, but it's coming in crazier. And I walked in my house and I was like, I just realized I don't need nothing else. Like, I'm cool.
Ain't that crazy though, man?
And I feel like that's why it's coming in.
Oh, geez, I'm going to tell you, man, there's probably some people that can look at a video, listen to a song, or see you on stage, and they don't understand.
Yeah, they don't understand my mind, how my mind works.
Yeah, and what you doing. And plus, man, we're in a business, bro, where you here today, gone tonight. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I work so hard. I want to make sure my son's straight.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and we're in a very fickle business, man, and people already.
My life, like, and I'm used to it, like besides rap, we in a crazy business, but I grew up like that. So,
yeah, man.
So that's why
people count you out before they count you in. Hell yeah, yeah. I definitely know it, man. And not that there's some people that say, man, I showed you, but I showed myself. And if I showed myself, then because one of my partners, man, and I don't want to call him by name, but my homeboy is Mark. We call him Cupid. What up, man? But no, his uncle used to tell him, like, man, why you hang around with him? He never gonna be shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've heard that about myself so many times. Yeah. Even from family and everything.
Oh,
like,
shit.
Yeah.
That's the one thing.
I was turned up. Like,
oh, really, though? Hey, man, so people can look at you, even with family, and say, damn. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes I don't even talk to family. Like, I'm like, they used to like shit on my mom, shit on everybody, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, cause we ain't have nothing. Like, I think we might have been the poorest ones from the family.
And do you have brothers and sisters?
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all ever have any bouts of homelessness or living with other family members or anything like that?
We used to stay like 15 deep in like an apartment, like a 2-bedroom or something.
Hell yeah.
But even that 2-bedroom was like the size of a studio, you feel me?
Hey, dude, and do you walk into whatever your house is now and be like, damn, this is mine?
No.
No, because I do.
I don't know why. I'm like...
Let me tell you, man, because we were homeless. We lived in motels, all kind of stuff, right? And it was 8 of us sleeping in, a standard, like I know a standard motel square footage is about 380 to 420 square feet. I know because I lived it. It would be 8 of us in there. So I look now and I'm like, damn. I never had my own bedroom until I moved out the house. So I got a radio. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is? Why I think I don't feel like that? Because I want the most craziest, beautiful home I could have for my son.
You ain't got it yet.
I don't got it yet. Like, I have a beautiful home. I have everything beautiful. Like I said, I feel like I have everything. But I want...
But you want...
I want the most for him. Like stuff you see in like movies. Like, feel me?
Yeah, man. And what do you get a chance to really kick it and give him time? Because I know you said you came home and you was like, oh...
Yeah, so look, in between that, like if I had a few hours, like, or if I was passing through the city, I'd go see my son. Like,
yeah, definitely a different grind, bro. When you living for somebody else, you know what I'm saying, and they depending on you too, bro. But that also too, did you grow up with moms and pops or mom?
Just my mom.
Yeah, same here. But that also showed you how hard it was.
That's why I understand it, and that's why I feel like my son understands. So it's a mutual understanding because my mom was always gone, but she was at work.
Yeah, so yeah. Like, so you understand it now, bro, and it's like, damn, like or whatever your mom did with whatever money she had.
I felt like, bro, I felt like I had it all because my mom would do whatever she could for me.
Yeah, man.
Like, I had nice clothes. She'd take us to Disneyland. She'd take us like wherever she could take us. You feel me?
And you can understand now how hard that was. You're like, damn. Like I would tell my mom.
It's even hard now. Like,
I would tell my mom, rest in peace. Rest in peace to my mom. But I would tell her, like when I got on, I was like, damn. I said, Mom, I don't know how you did that.
Yeah. And with 4 kids and just by herself, I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. So
because it's hard with 1 kid.
Where's mom's at? She still with us?
My mom be with me like every day. Like,
oh yeah.
My mom does my merch on tour. Like my mom be with me everywhere.
Didn't you bring your mom out to that Don't Fall in Love Fest?
Yeah.
That was,
ain't
that crazy though?
When I get a chance, I like taking her like that because she be working. She be grinding with me. So.
And what does she do with you now? She does.
She does my merch. And she be on tour, so she be on the tour bus with the homies and shit.
Hey man, but she been with you though, so you don't have to be on like good behavior because mom is here kind of thing. Though.
Nah, I feel like I carry myself extra well too. You feel me? So
yeah, man, that's crazy. So she get a chance to experience this too.
Yeah, exactly.
That she probably never thought.
Yeah, and she loves it. She's like. When we go on tour, it feel like vacation. Like she just chilling. We working hard, but it don't feel like work because
and
she doing it for me the way I'll do it for my son.
Yeah,
like,
and you working working on you and your brand as opposed to
building.
No free shirts.
No free chicken wings and shit.
My son.
Hey man, you bought 1 shirt, but I put 4 in there for you.
I be telling the homies go get a shirt from the booth. My mom be like,
She was like, mijo, if your friends don't pay, who will?
what are you talking about?
Hell yeah. Hey man, did you have to learn how to you know how some people like everybody can't go kind of thing? You know how we want to put all the homies on?
Because I used to be like 100 deep. Like
man. I think I saw you. No, you don't know.
I be 100 deep when I pop out, but
I still see you.
But when like on my daily life, I be by myself. Like I think isolation creates elevation.
How did you start finding the mental health and mental wellness?
Like off the top of my head, I don't know.
Yeah.
But off the top of my head, for sure, Nipsey. Like I can remember like clearly like as I'm talking like things that I would see like Nipsey saying.
Yeah, that's real, man. I'm telling you, man, Nip gave a lot of game.
He was different.
And the crazy thing about it too, OhGeesy, is that it wasn't like Nip passed and we was like, oh, he was special. Oh, like you knew it, I knew it when he was here.
Yeah, for sure.
We knew that Nip was special, bro.
For sure.
And the same with you. Nip would be like, hey, Big, you read this book, bro? God damn it. Like, I got to read this book now. But he also gave you so much game.
Yeah, so much game.
You know what I'm saying? And he was thinking outside the box. I remember, man, one year we did this. It was this Khaled. Did you go on that DJ Khaled cruise when he would do the cruise?
No.
We did this cruise, and it was like, Cardi B, Migos, everybody, Future was doing a show on an island. Everybody was like, it was like full turn up. And so
crazy.
on Nipsey's day, they was like, Nipsey could have did anything. He did like a symposium where he just taught people about books and business and point. You know what I'm saying? He could have been in the sun on the deck, like turning up, but he did a symposium.
He was different.
Yep, so. and he gave you tools. You know what I'm saying?
R.I.P. to Nipsey.
Yeah,
he gave me tools. He gave me game. You feel me?
What was the relationship with him, bro? Just
I don't think I ever even got to meet him.
No, relationship through music.
I grew
up knowledge and
Nipsey.
Damn, so you never had a. Oh my God, dude, was such a great individual. But you know what's crazy about that?
I got a lot of mutual friends, and they always tell me nothing but great.
But that also shows you, man, how the music and how people could say, man, the music's in the message in the music, and you saw that.
I feel like,
and you seen it in social, you seen it in interviews, you saw it through the music,
and not just that. I feel like our message goes over people's head. It sound ignorant, but we talking some real shit.
Yeah, man. I think that's what we saw too with Kendrick at the Super Bowl. When you saw Samuel Jackson say, "Oh, it's too loud, it's too ghetto." It's like, yeah, I know that you're thinking that.
Funny? Now that I'm older, at this point in my life, I've been listening to a lot of Tupac lately, and I'm like, now I get it.
Right?
I'm like, everything he's saying, I'm like, yo, he was talking some real shit.
Yeah, man. And you know what it is, man? It's when you get to it at a certain time. Because I've seen people that said, man, I didn't grow up with Pac. You know what I'm saying? And then when they kind of dive into it, and I even seen people that say,
I grew up on Pac though.
Yeah,
but you see, the message wasn't there because I didn't understand.
Yeah, but also you didn't grab it the way that you grab it now.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there's still songs that I listen to and I'm like, oh shit, that's what he said, or that's what he meant.
Even with Nipsey, like, and now everything Nipsey talk about, I'm like, I understand.
Yeah,
everything,
man.
Like,
and you got to think now, people are listening to your music like that.
They soaking game up because it's gonna make them better. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
I feel like I was talking some real hustle shit in this album. That's why I call it.
What's the difference between? Yeah, what's the difference between? And not a difference, but what was the intent? What feels different about this one?
Just like
And why you say you called it paid in full?
I feel like I'm at the best version of myself. So that's what felt different about it. And I called it paid in full because it's like my life is like a movie. And like one of the movies that I would watch every night after hustling all night, I'll go put on paid in full. Not.
And you feel like right now, man, you got the best version of you, paid in full. And we ain't. Do you feel like we ain't seen nothing yet?
Nothing yet.
Hey man, when you go back and you think about the people that you do have on the album, collaborations, what makes you pick someone to collaborate with?
I feel like everyone on my project was like homies. Like, so it was easy. That's what made me pick them. Like, like it, and I can see talent in people. I can see, like, you feel me? So like I'm like, oh yeah, I need that person on this song, that person on this song. You feel me?
Hey man, OhGeesy, do you feel like there is something that's going on? And I talk about this all the time. There's something that's going on in LA with you, with others, that it ain't even about. You know, no disrespect, it's not even about radio. That's why you'll see me at places where I'm just like, and I tell people, I say, hey man, this is what's happening. This is what's going down. Like there's some people, and I tap in. I'm like, man, there's some people that you never heard of that don't have a spin on the radio that you'll go to their show and that shit is packed. And everybody's showing every lyric.
People, even me, like right now, I feel like I just put the stamp on my name. But people don't be understanding how relevant I am, like, because I don't be popping it on the internet. Like, I don't be like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Like, I've been all over the world. I've sold out shows. All my shows are sold out. Like, so I'm like, because I don't be popping it. Like, and I don't even mean to brag right now.
Right. No. But sometimes you got to tell people the way it is, too, though.
Yeah. And then another thing, you know why they don't understand it in New York and stuff? Because there's probably been people that's never came out here. You have to come out here to understand it.
Yeah, man. And
the
then
east to south, like, they don't know.
And then there's just some things too, man, where I always tell people, if it ain't for you, it's not for you at this time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like at one point you rocked with Pac, but you got a different understanding about Pac now. And I think that's what we see as well. And I always tell people, I say, man, all you could do, continue to super serve your audience.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you got a show at crypto.com, you can't worry about who's doing the show over at the forum.
One piece of advice I'd give to like artists here, artists anywhere, just do what you want to do. Feel me? Like, I don't go in the studio. Like, I very, very rarely I'm in there trying to make a radio song. I'm doing whatever the fuck I want to do.
Yeah, man.
Like,
and those that know will gravitate towards
what sounds good, and I don't care if you think it sounds good or you think it sounds good. I think it sounds good.
Hey, man, what do you feel about this movement that's going on in LA?
It's beautiful.
Yeah, man.
I love it. I love to see everybody win.
Yeah, man.
Everybody.
And I'm telling you, like I was saying, man, it's just some shows that I'll pop into, or just some people that check in, and I'm like, man, I'm telling you, man, the keys to the city is in the young hands too, bro.
And then one of the things, especially, is seeing all the Mexicans in the game too, bro.
Yeah, man.
I love to see it. You feel me?
Hey, man, even with Lefty, right? How long you been rocking with Lefty? And Lefty's on the newest project as well, correct?
Yeah, he on the newest project.
Man.
I've probably been rocking him for like a year.
Is it crazy how when you see Lefty, and Lefty's another one, tat it up, do it his way, and he gonna tell you straight up, man. He gonna tell you he the best, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I did an interview with him, and when they walked out, somebody, was that you who told me, Wacko? He was like, yeah, you know, they was like, oh, what you doing up here, so on and so forth. And he was like, yeah, you know, I did an interview with Big Boy. No, Big Boy did an interview with me. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. I like his attitude.
Big Boy did an interview with me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, I sure the fuck did. I sure did, man. But when you say, and when you see how you say, like, really, like, the Mexicans are getting on. You know what I'm saying? And we've seen it. We've seen it, but if does it feel different? Because I've seen it.
100% different.
Yeah.
And I take pride that I feel like I knocked the door down. I kicked the door down for us.
Yeah, man. Especially when we think about age, category, look, sound, collaborations, what it feel like being yourself. You know,
just from a cultural standpoint.
Right.
You feel me?
And I'm telling you, like, there's been, and no disrespect to anyone, because there's been doors kicked down. You know what I'm saying? And then there's been doors that haven't been kicked down. And yeah, I think that's it. Now, if we can go back, I mean, we can go back to the front. And you know what I'm saying? Like, what, you know, even on the Latino side, what Cypress did, you know what I'm saying? Or continue to do all over the world. You know, Frost, proper dose. Like there's, and I can go on and on and on.
Here, it is time, and it is like relevancy to the time. And
yeah, man.
But this right here, this is my moment right here.
Yeah, man. And you know, I can't even argue it though, bro. And you probably did it without even knowing you were doing it. And that's one of them things too, where when you get in,
I did it without the intention of like,
boom.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Without the intention, I'm not trying to take the shine. I want everybody to win.
But could you feel also for whatever it was, even with social media,
like,
and people don't want to be on major labels and all that stuff, but did you feel like there was like something that was resistance, or like, damn, it ain't popping for us? Like, what's cracking here? Like, not gatekeepers, but did you feel like anything like?
Yeah, I was just talking about it. I feel like the label, like, we just switched to 300. Shout out 300. They doing their stuff.
Because
like,
they see it.
Yeah. Atlantic,
and they boots on the ground.
Atlantic didn't, like, take it serious.
Yeah. But you know what, bro? You can't.
And not to disrespect Atlantic. Like, I was with the team members. I was with the homies. So the homies wasn't taking it serious. So.
But you know what, too, man? It's a difference between boots on the ground and somebody really feeling what you're doing. You can have the biggest machine behind you, but if they don't understand what you doing, like it's just like the world is looking at the West. They always have. The same way they look at the East, the South, doing their thing. But if you don't understand what this is, you know what I'm saying? Then you
don't even know how to work it.
Yeah. Like how can you represent
that's why I say you
this?
have to be here to like understand.
Yeah, you got to touch turf. You got to know soil. You got to know.
And the whole team was on the East Coast. So.
Yeah, man. So then on
top of that, they roster is stacked with like
man,
superstars.
Yeah, and that's one of them things. Like, man, you know, do I get the scraps, or when do y'all get to me? When do you pay attention? But you doing your thing anyway, no matter what the label was.
So I'm like, you know, my paycheck not coming from the label, it's coming from myself.
Yeah, you ain't gonna wait to eat too, because you're starved. You're definitely starved, man. Yeah. So with the new project, how good do you feel about Paid in Full, bro? Amazing. I had a chance to go through
some of my best work.
Yeah. And you say that like for real. Yeah, man.
100%.
But when you look at some of even your older catalog too, right? Do you feel like the competition, and we said it, like you're in competition with yourself?
100%.
And is that kind of like when you get hits, is that a gift and a curse to you?
Nah, not really. Like I don't dwell on it. Like if I get a hit, I'm not like, oh, I got a hit. I'm like, no, what do we do next?
Do you have any superstitions?
Not that I could think of, like off the top of my head.
What about show rituals or anything? What about in the studio?
I just changed up my show rituals. Like it used to be like turned up, like all types of shit. I just started listening to jazz music and chilling.
Hey man, you probably backstage like, man, is he all right?
Yo, you know what's funny? I took 310 Baby on tour. He's one of the like most intelligent young kids I met.
Man?
Yeah. He remind me of myself. I see a lot of myself in him. So he walks in the tour bus and I got like light in, the lights is dim. It's like blue lights. I'm smoking. I don't even smoke, but it was just like it was an occasion.
Vibe.
Yeah, it was a vibe. I'm like jazz music. I was like, I feel fancy right now. I want some wine. I was like, I want some wine.
Yeah, give me some cheese.
Yo, he walks in and he goes, "Who's playing Disneyland music?"
he ain't there yet, but you know what? 310 Baby, man. 310 is one of the most funny, intelligent little dudes, though.
So bright,
man. He got this one. Have you heard this bad record that he coming with? Where they flipped that James Brown?
And I haven't heard it.
Oh my God,
good?
bro.
Fire?
He coming with one, bro, and that's another one.
He always coming with one. Like he know what he doing.
And you know what, man?
Shout out 310.
I had a conversation with him, bro, and just the way that you talk right now, how you say that reminds you of, he already got his shit lined up.
He light years ahead.
Yeah, he is,
he
man.
On the shit.
And
he when we was on tour, we were doing like grounding, like meditation work. Like he was like, bro, let's go do that. I'm like, all right, let's do it. Come on. Like,
hey, man.
I did a lot of shit on my last tour with him that I never do. Like,
wow.
Who taught who grounding? So how do you do your grounding? Do you do foot to grass grounding?
Yeah, foot to grass. I knew about it, but I've heard
Listen
about
to
it,
you,
read about
man.
it, but I didn't do it. And then he
Right.
was like, let's just do it. I'm like, all right, fuck it.
That's crazy, man. Do you find yourself? You say you don't smoke. Like you'll do it a little.
I don't smoke. Like I'll smoke like if I'm drinking, like it's a night out or something. And even drinking or doing anything, like I've never done it. Like that's where kids got it misconstrued because the music's so turned. But the music's turned because I'm turned. I'm really like that. Like I'm turned.
That's you.
But I'm not. It's when it's time to party. It's time to party. I'm working 24/7.
Damn. So
even when I am partying, I'm working.
So
I'm at the club. That's what people forget. Like you see me, you looking up to me, and I appreciate that. And y'all at the club. But remember, I'm getting paid to be there.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Hell yeah.
This shit not a party.
Like, yeah, I'm not just coming here.
Yeah.
Hey, man, so you don't, like, people probably think when you say, oh, the turn up, like, oh, man, they doing this. So you don't smoke every day, don't drink?
I hardly smoke. Like,
has it always
once
been
a
like
month.
that, or
Yeah,
is this
yeah,
the new?
Yeah. Nah, drinking, like, I feel like going to clubs and shit, like, I was drinking a lot, but I was working. So.
Right.
And that don't make it right. Like, I'm trying to stop completely. Last year, that's another thing why this project's so different. Last year, I probably did like 80-90% sober.
Wow.
Yeah, I heard.
So every session was sober. Well, all my sessions have always been sober since day one, even the most turn shit. Like, I get it. It's work when you get in the studio.
Damn, man. And I'm telling you, man, the misconceptions too. Because I'll see you out, and I didn't know. Not ever passing judgment, but sometimes, man, you got to tell people who you are and what you want.
I just started telling my team, I'm like, yo, I got to start being like, because I know so many kids look up to me, so I got to start being vocal about this shit.
Yeah, man.
I live my life like, if you know, you know. You feel me? Like, if you know, that's how
Right.
I don't talk, I don't pop shit. I don't mean to brag or like if you know me, you know me.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, that I got to start talking about.
And
for
there is a
kids.
privacy that people want, and everything not for everybody. That's why when you even say with social media, it's not okay. I gotta use it.
If I wasn't a rapper, I wouldn't use social media.
Yeah, same, bro. Well, not a rapper because I don't rap, but if I wasn't in this,
You like
man,
a rapper, damn
well,
near. You one of us.
Come on,
Sure.
man. Y'all one of me. You know, y'all one of me. As Lefty would say, oh, geez, you one of me. You know, hey,
Shout
man,
out Lefty,
what
man.
about where were you at when Kendrick did the Super Bowl?
Where it was, I was at home.
Yeah, man. Did you have it turned up loud?
And no, I don't even watch sports or nothing. And
Man,
I don't have cable. I kept looking for streaming. I kept looking. Yo, I missed it. I just watched all the highlights. I kept fucking.
Right. You don't have cable at the house,
No.
but you have a
I
streaming
don't even
service.
watch TV now that I think about it.
Damn. That was a moment. You didn't watch that in real time?
I watched it like 5 minutes. 10
So that
minutes
mean that
after.
there was nobody at your house?
No, but me and my son, just me and my son.
I love that, bro. I love it. So you don't
see, everybody was out turning up doing. I'm
hell
like, no, I
yeah.
gotta handle my
So
responsibility.
you didn't try to make it out there. You didn't go to no Super Bowl parties. It was just you and your son at the
Just
crib.
chilling. Yeah.
Damn.
And then we were watching what he wanted to watch on like YouTube or something. So
Dang, hey man, but how big was that when you did get a chance to check
it was
it
crazy.
out?
It was crazy.
Yeah,
but
man.
I was trying to look for it. Like, I don't watch sports. I don't watch TV.
Yeah, see, I'm
But,
not a sports
like,
guy
The moments
either.
leading up to it, I was like, yo, I'm asking everybody, send me a stream, and no one sent it.
Damn,
Well,
I
no one
heard
couldn't
that.
find it. Like, they were getting taken down.
Oh yeah, that's the NFL, bro. And everybody was trying to get in on that one too, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you did the pop out as well.
Yeah,
You did. What was that like, man?
Shout
'Cause
out Kendrick. Shout out Kendrick.
the pop out was one, bro. That was a special
was a
moment
moment.
and a special night,
It
bro.
was so special to me because, like, I wasn't looking at it like, I feel like the world was looking at it like some Kendrick Drake shit. I was looking at it like, from my point of view, like, he just embraced the Mexican, like, to the world. Like, you feel me? It was like black and brown. Like,
Yeah, man.
that's how I looked at it.
And you know what, dude? That night, I didn't feel like it was a straight like a F Drake night. I saw what the city looked like.
It was just like love.
I saw
it was
who was
all the
on
homies linking
stage.
up.
Yeah,
One of my favorite moments to like is I could vividly remember is the Nipsey tribute.
yeah, man. Hey, dude, and just seeing out there too, man. I'm looking at B-Dogs. I'm looking at Crips. I'm looking at Mexicans. I'm looking at the crowd. I'm looking at 8 to 80 as far as age groups. Man, people were walking out of there chanting songs like you couldn't.
It was beautiful.
Man, and the thing about it too is that feeling hasn't gone away because y'all keep putting other deposits in there.
Yeah, for
you know
sure,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
We keep putting these deposits in there, man. But even when you say the black and brown, bro, what does that feel like to you?
Amazing.
Being
I
from
love-
Los Angeles.
I love being embraced, bro. I love like all the homies. Like, they embrace me so much, and I think that's the most highest form of respect.
Yeah, man. And the thing about it, man, anybody that understands that too is respect is earned. You know
Not
what I'm
given,
saying?
for
Yeah,
sure.
man.
For sure.
In a major way, bro. And it could be taken away from you too.
Exactly.
And we in a spot too where, you know, people show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't easy here. People think like, oh, Hollywood or, oh, man, that's it. I'm like, no, it ain't easy here.
Nah, for
you know what
sure.
I'm saying? But I think that you're doing a great job
Thank you, bro.
with representing us as well,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, someone came up to me the other day, and they're like, "Bro, you're doing an amazing job representing us."
Yeah, hell yeah, man. That
Now it's even more because honestly,
Not,
like,
not even in those terms, on some gangster shit. Like,
Right, yeah.
just
What you
the
gonna
way,
say, Lou?
like, just learning about you and the ways you compose yourself. Just, you know, now the responsibilities with the son, like that like That's something I never knew, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just learning.
That's why I said I got to be more vocal about it.
Yeah, man.
People
dog.
don't know this side of me. Like I only let like my closest like family and
Those that
friends,
know,
but,
they know.
But now I'm like, nah, I wanna show because I want to be a good example to kids. You feel me?
Hell
That's
yeah,
dope.
man. And I'm telling you, man, like there's this unwritten responsibility that we have. You know, for anybody that's out there, man, please raise your kids. Don't have me raise your kids.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, because
for
I've
sure.
done some dumbass shit too. but raise your kids.
Yeah, 100%.
But if there's
You gotta be
anything that they're
present.
looking, because
Yeah.
people are looking
No,
at you.
and 100%. People be telling me all the time, you maybe want to be a better father. You maybe want to
Yeah,
be a
man.
better parent.
And you know it's a trip though, man. People would look and they wouldn't know. You know, sometimes you got to tell them, man. Like even when I tell people this, man. With Michael Jackson, people call Michael Jackson the king of pop, right? You ever heard Michael Jackson the king of pop? Oh, the king
Yeah.
of pop, Michael Jackson. You know who the first person that said the king of pop is Michael Jackson?
Who?
Michael
I
Jackson.
don't know. Oh, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to tell people who you are, how you want to be treated.
Right.
And I'm telling you, man, anything like I never, ever, OhGeesy, apologize for your success. You know what I'm saying? Never, you know, and you know how to compliment yourself and move on, but never apologize for your success, man, because nobody did that shit but you. And there's a gang of shit that you probably had to push uphill.
Yeah, for
because
sure.
you didn't have a cousin.
Yeah.
You didn't have a dad that owned the record label. You did, you know what I'm saying? Like your shit. When
No,
people say
so
out the
much.
mud, out the concrete,
I mean,
that's real shit.
That means a lot. for
Hell
real.
yeah,
For
man.
real. I appreciate that.
And people see it. People see it, man. And what's your relationship with Lefty? Because Ani was just telling me that.
That's
He
my,
said Lefty said was like pretty much you put him on, like he'll say,
that's my boy, and like you think our relationship is like you don't have to know someone for a long time. Like I've only known him a short amount of time. It's the game I've given him.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Like just try to be there for him. I told him sober up. I told him start working at everything I do. I told him you do that, and you gonna win.
Yeah, man. And that's why I tell people
I say
man.
you got it in your hands. Like you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
with it. You can fumble the bag or you can get the bag.
I say it too, man. It's definitely yours, bro. You know, it's yours to shine or your cup. You know, and it depends on what you and I think Lefty's in one of them positions, man, where he can own so much of
He can do
not
anything
even
he
just the
wants,
game
yeah.
of anything, bro.
Yeah. And, like he could be a movie star. He could
Oh, he's a
like
brand, bro, now.
Yeah.
He could do anything.
And
he
one
wants.
thing that you got to say about Lefty Gunplay, you know his name, and the crazy shit is, whatever you say, love or hate,
it's only good stuff.
you know him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like even like it's a misconception. Like
But you
I've
with you
only
too.
I've only heard good stuff about Lefty. You feel me?
Yeah, and it's a misconception with you too. Probably with me, with Luke, because sometimes people don't know that people.
You can never judge a book by its cover.
Boom, and people will continuously do, especially now because shit is just goofy. You know, did you and Lefty? What happened in Hollywood?
I was shooting the video for real. I think it's like track number 2 or 3 on my album. Track 3, I think. So for real, and that video was special to me because I shot half in Australia. I shot out my mom in there. I shot out my manager. I shot out my son. I shot half in Australia, half in LA. And I'm like, yo, this is like a powerful message in here. Like I'm talking some shit, like some trap shit. But like if you pay attention, I'm talking some real
Listen
shit.
to it.
Yeah. So and then even the video was like beautiful, going from Australia to LA. I go from being in the Sydney Harbor, I shot it by the Opera House, to being in the hood with the homies. So it's like it was like the message behind it was like that anybody could do it. You feel me? All these kids could do it. I did it.
Yeah, and I'm just talking about. Didn't y'all get arrested?
So I know. So
Yeah.
look, so I invited Lefty to pull up as
Goddamn
a homie.
Lefty.
Like, just pull up. I'm like, pull up, like kicking shit. The cop stopped the video in the middle of the shit, bro. I had armed security, like everything. Like we wasn't doing nothing illegal, and they was just harassing us. They fucking ruined the whole video. Like, bro, we had $1 million worth of cars, like all types of shit. The whole shit was ruined. I took my shirt off, and I was like, well, I can't use that outfit because that's coming out in the other video that just came out. I was like, we're just gonna do a video with our shirt off. Lefty, me and you got a song. Come on, we working.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Made
And
a
so
video
y'all
out of
just
that?
pivot.
Yeah.
Y'all just like, all right, change it.
I
Change
love
it.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey man, you was like, it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it's gonna work, bro.
That's genius.
How was the transition from being kind of like a normal person to fame?
I still feel like a normal person.
But like, did you
Like,
get
I
any
treat-
hate or anything? Like,
I've always got hate. Like,
Yeah.
but that's normal. Like that come with it. That come like even growing up in the street. Like people just gonna hate, especially when you cool. I feel like I'm cool, so people just get jealous. You feel me? But
right?
I feel like, and I try to do like be as normal as possible. Like,
Hey man, how hard is it to not bring everyone? Because our intention is to take care of everyone.
I
And
feel
I
like,
know you had to learn
I
that.
feel like if they're real friends, they understand.
Right.
So it's not that hard. It's
Yeah.
like it was hard at first, but now it's like everybody is a mutual understanding.
Hey, man, it's crazy when you think about it too, man. Like, how many years you've been in already?
Bro, almost 10 years,
Isn't
like
that
7,
crazy?
8 years. No
Hey,
one even
man,
know
does
that.
it feel like the time go like this sometimes?
Not really, because I feel like I'm enjoying every moment.
Dude, but even now, you've been in the game professionally with your son longer than you've been in the game without your son.
No cap. No cap.
And that changed your perspective, not just on music. That's changed your
So it
perspective.
probably
on-
would have went by
on
fast
life.
because I would have been turned up if I didn't have my
Yeah,
son.
man.
But
But
nah, I'm like locked in. So.
but bro, continue to do your
Thank
thing
you, bro.
too,
Thank you,
man.
bro. Thank you so much.
And it's really, homie. Like I learned so much from just talking to you today because I know the music. I see you out. You all any and every time that I see you, always slap hands. But we
'Cause
never
you're a
had
legend.
this, man. And you too.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And we
all-
never
we all
had
legends in our.
well, not all of us. Not all of us. Oh, geez, don't just throw legendary around. You know what I'm saying? Like
In their
yeah.
own way. In their own way. Come on, come on.
Yeah,
Give us
okay,
that, bro.
in their own way.
us that, man.
Let's not
us that.
use legend too loosely.
Hey, you gonna come tomorrow and it's gonna be they show. They're gonna be
I'm gonna be like, hey man, I'm gonna be like one of the dudes wearing that old ass suit, like, man, I put you on. Y'all wouldn't be shit without me.
nah, but hey, if y'all work hard, it's gonna be y'all show one day.
Hell yeah,
Right.
man. Well, probably not this one.
Yeah.
You know. Hell no.
hour
You know what it
after.
is?
The hour
And
after.
you know how it is too though, man. You know how it is, man. Like this is the neighborhood. And there's other people that make you look good.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like even with you, whatever you do, you know you
Teamwork.
got a video director. You know you got a this person. You know you got this.
Manager.
You know, yeah, and it's teamwork. And all
teamwork.
you got to do is like, where the mic at?
Yeah.
You know, and not that's all you got to do.
Nah, I
Wacko's
do-
on the camera,
I do,
the
I do,
editing.
I do everything too.
Yeah,
I
but
do-
I'm not gonna edit this interview either.
I
Wacko, don't get it.
I be directing my videos. I be creatively directing everything. I do my own A&R. I do everything.
We'll take them with you.
What's up, Doc? What you need?
Yeah. And he rung the bell like a professional on the second row.
Exactly, bro.
Tell me I do it all.
Hey,
Leave
dude,
us on the track.
he rung the bell. I was like, no, you got to hold it at the top. Dude, like, he was like, man, that's easy.
Goes your job.
That is easy. Paid in full, man. Available for you right now. Once
Yep.
again, OhGeesy, thank you, my brother, for being
you,
in the
bro. I
neighborhood.
appreciate y'all.
Big Boy's
Big
neighborhood.
Boy.
I got one more thing to say.
Please do.
Shoreline Mafia album coming soon.
Boom. Don't leave with that.
Yes, sir.
You thought you was going
It's
up.
over with, it's over with.
Hey man, we didn't even really touch Shoreline
It's over,
Mafia
yeah, we
because
stick,
Shoreline Mafia sometimes, man, you
It's
got to
gonna be
grow
another
apart to
moment.
grow
Yeah.
together.
Oh God.
Yeah, so you guys see, and anything that was going down with Shoreline Mafia, no matter what we loved, y'all had some real situations y'all had to get through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It was just a lot going on. We was all going through a lot. We was
Yeah.
losing friends left and right. We
Life.
money, fame, like
Yeah, it's because the life
yeah,
thing.
it's life on a different scale.
Yeah, man, and then you got to think too, man.
And then being younger,
That's what I'm about to say.
we don't know how to take care of our mental health.
Yeah, and you know what it is, man. Y'all were working on a lot of firsts.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
A lot of firsts, man, and that's a heavy weight because you don't know what to do with it. Some people got, there's some people that say, "Oh man, I did rehab 3 or 4 times, even more so," because you got to crash the car, and sometimes we crash the car 2-3 times. And when you young or when you get something for the first time, you don't know, and especially with y'all being all individuals.
You see, that's why I feel like I had one of the things that I was good with was money because I was touching paper before. So that's the only reason why I had that knowledge. Like
Right. So you were saying even before the so-called rap money came in,
when
you
my
had already touched.
when my advance hit, I had the same amount of money in the shoebox.
Where that shoebox at? No, just hey man, so there will be a Shoreline Mafia album.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey
So-
man, you know what I love about this? It's perfect timing. And then
Perfect
just seeing y'all, seeing little spots or seeing y'all together
Yeah,
again.
for sure.
That's beautiful.
So, and me and Phoenix doing Coachella, so it's about to be crazy.
Yeah.
Hey man, because
Shut
even
Coachella
at the
down.
pop out, it was like, ooh. you know what I'm saying? So Coachella, what's the marquee? What's the billing when it comes to Coachella? Will it be Shoreline Mafia?
Shoreline Mafia. Yeah.
Oh, so it's really going down there.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's beautiful, bro.
It's
You know,
about to be
because you know how
Gotta
sometimes
do it.
people want to see certain things, but
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
get a chance to see it because there's real things that's going down.
Yeah, for sure.
I love that y'all
one-
did that.
One thing that I could say is like the Shoreline Mafia breakup, even now, like it's just me and Phoenix. But
Right.
the breakup wasn't about nothing. Like me, like the only thing we can't come back from, like personally, is like some street shit. It was just like, bro, just regular shit. So like, just not seeing eye to eye. And then when I don't see eye to eye with someone, I'm just not. Like,
you're not gonna see it all.
myself.
Yeah, you gone. And plus, man, you know, and it's crazy because there's a power in knowing you could do it by yourself too. And I think you had to learn and understand that too, man.
For sure.
And then that's when you can go back to whatever table it is,
exactly,
and say, okay,
now
we
I'm
can
like,
sit
that's
down.
why I'm like, come on, Phoenix, let's go get this money. I'll show you how to get some money.
But you know what's a good thing
like,
too,
because we did it. Like we've made money. He makes money. I make money. But I figured out how to make some money.
Yeah, man. And the crazy thing about it, man, it's different when you, and no disrespect, it's different when you don't need something. It's
sure,
a different
100%.
kind of thing,
I'm trying
man.
to put everybody on.
Yeah, because a need can make you do some weirdo shit.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how I just did the last interview. I was like, I grind. I'm doing 3 shows a night. I'm doing whatever I need to do, but I'm turning down money left and right. Not all money is good money.
Yeah, I heard that, man. And what about features too?
I've been turning down.
Yeah,
features
hell
since the
yeah.
beginning.
I know. I remember I sent that.
anything-
I sent you a feature request and you turned it down. Yeah, no, he was like, for real?
Man, I probably have. I've turned down
Yeah.
probably like 1,000 plus features.
Hey man, but that's one of them things, man. Yeah, but it's got to be very special
you
to you.
can't-
And
you
even
can't-
when you look at the rundown of who's on your album, none of this look goofy.
It don't.
None of it
That's
look
what I'm saying.
goofy,
It's
man.
organic, and it's like this is my art.
Hey man, and I'm
Like, I don't
looking
let no
at
one
this.
fuck with my art.
Wally is whatever people think with Wally. That's a next.
That's the boy right there.
That's a
That's
next.
the boy right
Greedo been going, and he's a Greedo is a brand.
Yeah.
You know, and even when he left us for a little bit, he came back home, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Bro, I was performing in something, me and his song every night. That shit went platinum while he was in prison.
Yeah, hey man, I remember, and I think y'all rocked together for 310 that night at the Roxy.
Yeah.
You know, so when I look at that, man, and what I love about this, when I'm looking at
it's
the
like-
collab, the camaraderie of everybody,
It's like real friendships. My
Yeah.
whole album is just filled with real friendships.
man. And the thing about this, dude, you can never take this away. So
I think that's
you
what's
know, I
special
love you.
about the album too. Like
Junior
all-
H beast. You know, like you got everybody, everything, and every, you know, like you like in real. It
and
wasn't
like you
like
see, like Junior H didn't even charge me for the feature, bro. He could have charged me 300 racks, 400 racks, and I would have paid because I understand the business.
damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's tapping into a
Handshake?
whole
Yeah,
different.
handshake. That's my
Hell
boy.
yes,
That's my
yeah,
boy
yeah.
forever.
All right,
Anything
well.
he need, I got him.
Man,
Feel me?
and you ain't signing an artist like Louis, huh?
No, come on, man.
Not yet. Not
No,
yet.
yeah. You like, man, I'm working me.
I don't want to sign no artist because I don't want to deal with someone like dependent on me. Like, bro, like
We're gonna do Big Boy Mafia, man.
Let me know. No, but no. Once again, I think I'm gonna let you out of here.
yeah, for sure. And we
Am I-
we can talk
am I-
all day.
You sure?
hey, we gotta link up and like go to dinner or something.
Man, as long as you pay, hell, you save 300-400 on Junior Ace collaboration. You know what I'm saying? I'll
go get
there
grounded.
and eat some wheatgrass with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and a grass fed steak or whatever.
Nah, we can go get some McDonald's, whatever.
No, man, you know when
and then
people,
we'll set it up fancy. You feel
you
me?
know when people
Hey.
take care of themselves, that's when you start doing like, look at them, man, eating right.
Should go to Arby's.
Over here meditating
I
and shit.
grew- those are Arby's at the corner of my house. I
should
grew
go
up
to
eating
Arby's.
Arby's.
Really though? We found one.
We found.
For real? I see
Yeah.
Arby's all the time on the road.
Yeah. Still?
Yeah. I just ate like some Arby's like
Dog, we've been trying to
on the
find a
310
Hey,
tour, I
dude,
think.
can you take a picture of him real
We've been
quick?
trying to find a Mexican that eats Arby's.
Yeah, we
I'm telling you, there's one at the corner.
man,
of
we
my
got to
house.
tell Jesus now.
What do you get there?
Roast beef. No.
Growing up, it was whatever I could get.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
my God.
And they used to have some great deals there.
Oh yeah, what's
They had some
2 for
great
3?
deals. Hell yeah, man. And they let you know, like, is
I
this
for
really
sure-
roast beef?
No, now that I think about it, I wasn't eating nothing off the. I'll get a fucking chicken sandwich. Not
Oh,
no roast beef.
not roast beef.
No.
That's when you do one of them
Crazy.
things, man. Like, you get 9 sandwiches for $2. Like, how are they doing this? OhGeesy in the neighborhood, Big Boy's neighborhood.